Hello dear students, today we are going to discuss or in this chapter, this is a third chapter, digital to analog converters of subject data acquisition system and microprocessor. This chapter carries 15 marks and it is having a 7 hours. So here we will go through the basic concept of D to A converter. Basically, D to A conversion is the process of converting a value represented in digital code, such as straight binary or BCD, into a voltage or current which is proportional to digital value, which is digital value. Next. So you can see in the picture how basic concept of D to A converter or digital to analog converter. Inputs are here in the form of digital, that is 0 and 1. It is having 4 inputs and you will get Vout as an analog output. Each of the digital inputs A, B, C and D can assume a value 0 or a 1. Therefore, there are 2 raised to 4. 16 possible combinations of inputs. From each input, number 0001 to up to 1111. The DAC converter outputs a unique value of voltage. The analog output voltage Vout is proportional to the input binary number, that is, analog output is equal to K into digital input, where K is the proportional factor and constant value for a given DAC. So this is about a basic concept of DAC. Next, list the types of DAC, that is binary weighted register DAC and R to R ladder type DAC. So here first explain binary weighted register type DAC. Binary weighted type DAC utilizes a summing op-amp circuit. Weighted registers are used to distinguish each bit from most significant to the least significant. Transistors are used to switch between high and low. Here you can see the circuit representation of binary weighted register DAC. Here D0, D1, D2, D3 are binary inputs. D0 is LSB and D3 is MSB. R, 2R, 4R, 8 value registers are connected. That is, all the registers are connected to the inverting terminal of the op-amp and non-inverting terminal is connected to ground, and feedback register V up and you will get V out here. So you can see this. Next, inverting amplifier configuration. R1 is connected to the inverting terminal and feedback register RF, that is V0 is equal to RF upon R1 into Vin. Here V0 is equal to minus In into RF, minus In into RF. Here what you will get, output voltage for inverting amplifier is given by V0 is equal to minus In upon RF, but for the above circuit In is equal to I1 plus I2 plus I3 plus I4. Therefore, output voltage for above circuit is given by V0 is equal to minus into bracket I1 plus I2 plus I3 plus I4 bracket complete into RF. So here V0 is equal to minus I1 plus I2 plus I3 plus I4 into RF. So I1 value is here D3 minus V1 upon R. I2 value is D2 minus V1 upon 2R. I3 value is D1 minus V1 upon 4R. I4 value is D0 minus V1 upon 8R. but according to virtual ground concept, V1 is equal to 0. Therefore, I1 is equal to D3 upon R, I2 is equal to D2 upon 2R, I3 is equal to D1 upon 4R, I4 is equal to D0 upon 8R. Substituting the value in above equation, V0 is equal to minus D3 upon R plus D2 upon R plus D1 upon 4R plus D0 upon 8R into RF. Taking R common, so you will get what? V0 is equal to minus D3 plus D2 upon 2 plus D1 upon 4 plus D0 upon 8 into RF upon R. This is the output voltage equivalent to binary input of the binary weighted resistor DAC. So what are the advantages of binary weighted resistor here? Simple construction or analysis, fast conversion. Then what are the disadvantages of binary weighted? It requires large range of resistors, that is 2000 raised to 1 for 12-bit DAC with necessary high precision for low resistors. Requires low switch resistances in transistors. Can be expensive, therefore usually limited to 8-bit resolution. Next is explain R to R ladder network type DAC. Explain R to R ladder type DAC. Here in the circuit you can see only R and 2R value resistors that are connected to non-inverting terminal of the op amp, and inverting terminal is fed back to the AR feedback it is. So here you can see D0, D1, D2, D3 are digital inputs or binary inputs. D0 is LSB, D3 is MSB. Using superposition theorem, the circuit is reduced to like this. That is EI is equal to R upon 2R plus 2R, that is E upon 2. Next, by using superposition theorem, circuit is reduced to like this. Only one source will be active at a time, that is D2 is active in this slide. Next, using Thevenin's theorem, V out is equal to E upon 2 into bracket 2R upon 2R plus 2R equal to E upon 4. Next, using superposition theorem, the only one source will be active at a time, that is D1 is active, and this circuit is reduced to like this. Next, loop current method. Using loop current method, V out is equal to E upon 4 into bracket R upon 2R plus 2R equal to E by 8. Next, using superposition theorem, only one source will be active at a time, that is D0 is active, and circuit is reduced to like this, or circuit will look like this when D0 is active. Next, using Thevenin's equivalent and loop current method, V out is equal to E upon 8 into bracket 2R upon 2R plus 2R is equal to E upon 16. And the final V out is equal to E by 2 plus E by 4 plus E by 8 plus E by 16. Then V out is equal to D3 upon 2 plus D2 upon 4 plus D1 upon 8 plus D0 upon 16 using superposition principle. Then what are the advantages of R to R ladder DAC? Only two values of resistors are used, R and 2R. The actual value used for R is relatively less important as long as extremely large values where stray capacitance enter the picture. R not employs only ratio of resistor values is critical. Then next advantages are R to R ladder are available in chips. These are lesser trimmed to be within 0.01% of the desired ratios. The staircase voltage is more likely to be monolithic as the effect of the MSB register is not many times greater than that for LSB register. Then what is the disadvantages of R to R ladder network? Lower conversion speed than binary weighted DAC. It is having a lower conversion speed than the binary weighted DAC. Then what are the difference between binary weighted register and R to R ladder DAC is listed here. You can go through this. Then define accuracy, resolution, monotonicity, speed, settling time, or list and define specifications of DAC. In that first specification of DAC is accuracy. It is a measure of the difference between actual output and the expected output. It is expressed as a percentage of the maximum output voltage. Next specification is resolution. Resolution of a DAC is defined as the smallest change that can occur in an analog output as a result of a change in the digital input. The resolution of DAC is also defined as the reciprocal of the number of discrete steps in the full scale output of DAC. The resolution is always equal to the weight of the LSB and is also referred to as the step size. Percentage of resolution is equal to step size upon full scale into 100. Monotonicity. Next specification of DAC is monotonicity. DAC is said to be monotonic if its output increases as the binary input is incremented from one value to the next. This means that the staircase output will have no downward steps as the binary input is incremented from 0 to full scale value. The DAC is said to be non-monotonic if its output decreases when the binary input is incremented. Next specification is settling time. When the input signal changes, it is desirable that analog output signal should immediately show the new output value. However, in actual, the D to A converter takes some times to settle as the output voltage. Settling time is defined as the time taken by the D to A converter to settle with plus or minus half LSB of its final value when a change in input digital signal occurs. Next specification of DAC is speed. Rate of conversion of a single digit input to its analog equivalent. Conversion rate depends on clock speed of the input signal, settling time of converter. When the input changes rapidly, the D to A conversion speed must be high. Then list the applications of DAC: digital motor control, computer printers, sound equipment, example CD or MP3 players, electronic cruise control, digital thermostat, etc. These are the some applications of DAC, and for the exam point of view, this is very important question for 5 marks. Next, write the pin details of DAC 0808. So here the pin detail of 0808 DAC is given below, and it is given here, and it is 16 pin IC. First one is no connection, second ground, third VE, 4 IG, fifth A1 that is MSB, sixth A2, seventh A3, eighth A4, 9th A5, 10th A6, 11th A7, 12th A8 that is LSB, 13 is VCC, 14 is V reference plus, 15 is V reference minus, and 16 is compensation. Then what is the resolution of a 4-bit DAC? What is the resolution of a 4-bit DAC? We know that resolution of a DAC converter is equal to the weight of LSB. This LSB can be determined by settling the binary input equal to 0001 equal to 1 upon 10. We also know that output voltage Vout is equal to minus V reference upon 8 into binary input equal to minus 5 upon 8 into 1, that is minus 0.625 volt. The value of the output voltage corresponding to 0001 input is the resolution of DAC. Hence resolution of 4-bit DAC using R to R ladder is minus 0.625 volt. So with this we end this chapter, and next chapter we will discuss in next video. So already exam timetable has been published. Please you note your examination date and time. Thank you.